Okay, we are live. I'm gonna show you how to make the carpet bombing. I'll try to do it briefly. It's a lot of information, but it's simple and easy to learn. Okay, usually when you go to a workshop, they start with the head. And let's just say what is carpet bombing. You know what is Paida? Paida is slapping, a way to unblock yourself, a way of self-training. Inspired a lot by traditional Chinese medicine, a part of traditional Chinese medicine. And carpet bombing is basically unblocking the whole skin, the whole part of the skin, like um, slapping everywhere on the skin of the body and covering all the body with Paida. That's why it is called carpet bombing. So we have our four main areas. You know them: wrists, elbows, knees, and feet. And they are part of this carpet bombing. But usually when you go to workshop, they do not start with this. They start with the head. So before saying the way that they did carpet bombing and workshops, I want to say just that there is no wrong order. You cannot be really wrong, you cannot uh, do it wrong. Okay, if you start in other sequence, like in other order, not a problem, not a problem. It's nothing wrong. Maybe it's better to do it in this order, but just maybe. Okay, so carpet bombing is starting with the head, and usually we start with something like this. We hit here. Oh, one more thing, super important for the carpet bombing. Before carpet bombing, before you start, like before you say, I'm gonna do carpet bombing, you must know for how many minutes you will Paida every spot on your body. This is the most important thing. Then you can, count how much time it will take. So, personal example, I did maybe 4 or 5 times with 4 minutes, 5 minutes, like with 5 minutes on each place. My last carpet bombing was with 10 minutes on each place. I never attended the workshop, so I don't know how much they slap on one area, but in my opinion, maybe 20 minutes. At least I think so. So maybe so my carpet bombing with the most slapping on one area was 15 minutes on one area. So I covered my body with 15 minutes. But to be honest, I did it a little cheaty. So how to do the carpet bombing? Starting with the head. You must know how to Paida the head. It's simple. You see, like this. We Paida here, then here. Every spot that I'm telling and showing, you slap it for the minutes you choose. Don't choose something that is less than 5 minutes, okay? And stay to the end of this video because I'm gonna talk a little bit about the healing crisis from carpet bombings. So we start with here, then here, then here, like this. Continue to ears. For the ears, actually, is good if you have brush. This is my discovery. I use brushes. You can. This is brush for Paida, but you can find regular brush like this. Okay. Then ears. Then the face, like this. Like this. The eyes, you Paida them with this, like this. So every place you do it with how much minutes you set to yourself that you're gonna do it. Then the neck, you can either do it with hand or with the slapper. If you're from Europe, I can send you slappers like this. Actually, I have slappers if you are everywhere in the world, but exactly this slapper. Yeah. So right here, you can slap here and here as well, and then you have. Then you can move like here. You see, here, here, and here. This is actually how I'm doing it. And then you move to the four main areas. Slap here, then here, here, then here, inside. You can do it hand by hand, like here and here, then here and here. Or you can do it like both hands in this order, okay? You get what I'm saying. Then you move to the knees. Then you go like this, like this, like this, and behind the knees. So we already did the 3 of the 4 main areas with the head. The next we go to the feet. We do it side by side. For example, like this, or you can do it like whole foot, right? Slap here, then slap here, then slap here, then slap here, and the other. Like this. So now we covered the head, elbows, wrists, knees, and feet. And then we move to the other parts of the body. Personally, I think that it's better to start with the inside of the head. But again, I'm saying that you cannot do it wrong, okay? You cannot do it wrong. Many people, like after 4 main areas, they do here, armpits, and the groins before starting with the limbs. It actually doesn't matter. It doesn't matter so much. But okay, I do it like starting from I actually already slapped here. So here I slapped here. So I move to the biceps. Then I move to front part of the shoulder, and then the other hand. I actually did here. So here I skipped this because I slapped here and here. Then the top of the arms, slapping here, see, because I slap already here, I move to here and here. Then the same thing on the other hand, like this, like this, like this, okay? Of course, armpits on both sides, and we finished with the arms. So right now, head here, 4 main areas, arms. Then start with the legs. You can do it right like this, but a little bit easier is to do it like this, like leg by leg. Like you can do like first unblock here, then the same part of the other leg, or you can just start with one leg till you finish with the whole leg. Like I skipped the knee because we already slapped there, and then move through here, and then do the same with the other leg. Everywhere I show, you slap. Like if you say 5 minutes, you slap 5 minutes. If you say to yourself 7 minutes, you slap for 7 minutes. If you say to yourself 10 minutes, slap for 10 minutes. Like 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay? Then like this, hit the knees, and we slap here on front, bam, bam, bam. We can do it on both, but it's kind of hard actually. We can do it like this, or just like that, like this, and then the back of the legs. It's easier for the body if you're not that flexible to slap leg by leg, but if you are comfortable enough, you can slap together like this. The legs usually takes less time than the hands because you use both of your hands to do it. Okay, right now we are after head. Here, 4 main areas: arms, legs. We finished with these, like the whole leg. And then, personally, what I do is starting from here. Slap here, then here. Then I go a little bit lower. Slap here, then here. Then I go a little bit lower. Slap here, then here. A little bit lower, slap here, then here. Same thing with the middle. Slapping, 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 slapping. When I finish with this part, I go to the side of the trunk. You see, slap here, then here, then here. This is a little personal information, but actually when I hit here, I have healing crisis with huge pain here. So, okay, slap here, then here, then here. And then I move to the back. This part right here, I do it with slapper, like this, or like this, and like this. Okay, for 5 minutes. Also, like the bottom of the neck, in the middle, like this. And then the big thing, the back of the body. So you can make, instead of making Paida, so if you don't have slapper, if it will be hard for you to slap on the back. The best way is to ask someone to slap you. I remember my gift from Christmas from my family. I told them, because I have 2 sisters, big and small sister, and brother, and I asked them plus my mother to apply Paida on my back for Christmas for 20 minutes, and they did it. So it was a very good gift. One of the best Christmas gifts. They did it. So you can ask someone. If you ask 4 people, they are finishing. Even if you want to slap 20 minutes, in 20 minutes you will finish. If you ask 2 guys or only one person, it's still good because he slaps with 2 hands and covers a lot. But alternative of this thing is to do the so-called wall hitting. I put a link below this video with tutorial of wall hitting. So it's actually a way to hit your back in the wall, and thus you unblock the urinary bladder meridian and the central meridian governing vessel, which are the meridians on the back. So another way is just to try with slapper, but it's super exhausting for the hands. You won't be able to do that. So yeah, these are the methods, and plus one more thing I want to share. This is a very easy way to apply Paida on your back. Like you need a plank and somehow to attach a slapper to the plank. Look how easy it is. It's very good idea. You see, you can slap like this very easy. So this slapper is good for tiny places on the back to unblock them, but you whatever slapper you want on a plank and do it. It's kind of easy. And one more way is I got this sport floor, you know, that are like a puzzle, and this was a part of it, like useless part. After you make the puzzle, you don't need this anymore. So I use this. I do it in this shape, and I just apply Paida. Okay. So these are the ideas, but again, you need to cover all your back. Let's say all the things briefly because they are a lot. Basically, we're doing it something like from head to toe, but not really. So head, here and here. Then 4 main areas. Then, before starting with the limbs, you can add the armpits and the groins. Then you add the arms, the rest of the arms, then the rest of the legs. Then you start with the trunk, like the chest and abdomen, side of the trunk, then the spine, the back. And actually one thing that left is here, the lower back. So basically it's easy. You just slap like this and then go to the glutes like this. But it's very easy actually if you just sit like this, like only one leg, you put it in a chair and the rest like this away from the chair, and you just slap like that and like that. It's very easy way to do it. This is how you make the carpet bombing. You can stop watching the video right here if you don't want to listen a little bit about the healing crisis. So and the healing effect after the carpet bombing, because it's different than the other things. So basically, you unblock many places with the carpet bombing, and it is stress for the body. Many things at once, and a lot of toxins start to flow in the body. A lot of sick places go to healthy, and a lot of processes are happening, and they are not very comfortable. So you can experience a lot of healing crisis, many pain in the body you can experience during the carpet bombing. And after you finish with carpet bombing, let's say if you finish your carpet bombing in month and a half, okay, you can experience the results, especially if you are new to Paida, after some time after the carpet bombing. And in my opinion, it's super necessary to stop doing Paida after your carpet bombing, at least for a week. You can do some stretching, the chin, but in my opinion, you should give some rest to your body of this Paida. I could be wrong, but I think I'm not. So yeah, this is it. This is what I wanted to say. So you need 1, 2, even 3 weeks sometimes to experience the best effect of this carpet bombing, because there are a lot of toxins that needs to be evacuated from the body, and it will take some time for sure. After my first carpet bombing, I did it for 5 minutes in the body, and I experienced the effect maybe after 2 weeks after this. And the interesting is that after carpet bombing, the effect is long lasting. It's not like for like 1 hour session of Paida, you do it like for 5 days. It's not like that. It's very long lasting effect compared to just the practice. So yeah, a very good way to keep the effect as long as you can from the carpet bombing is to continue slapping one of the 4 main areas per day. You see, for example, after this 1 week that you just take a rest, you can just start again with 4 main areas. Like one day you slap here for like 15 to 30 minutes, the next day here, the next day here, the next day here, elbows, knees, you know what. You can if you want to slap more, you can slap here and here in one day, you see, or here and here the next day, here and here. So yeah, this was important. And how many carpet bombings per year? I don't know actually. I think that from 1 to 3. Actually, if you do 3 carpet bombings, actually 3 carpet bombings needs a lot of time. You can calculate it actually, the carpet bombings. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You see, 20, only the head and 4 main areas. These are 20 spots. You need way more. This you do it for this. You need a lot. So imagine how much time you need for this carpet bombing. What they do in the workshops, of course, now there are no workshops anywhere. Maybe in Bulgaria sometimes, but they are in very small groups. You can ask Kamen Filipov about that. I'm not familiar with his work so much. So, but in workshops they took 7 or 8 days to cover all this, and they are doing this to the whole day. In workshops they do much more Paida than Lajin. They are doing Lajin, but the main thing is Paida on the workshops. Yes. Okay, let me think a little bit if I have something more to say. Yeah, the way you can make something like carpet bombing, if you're like scared or you want the carpet bombing, but you don't want to spend so much time in the carpet bombing. I'll show you a way that is, in my opinion, good. Again, you should decide. How many minutes per spot, and in the head you do it like this, here and here, and that's it on the head. You can add this area to cover like all places that there are different meridians. So here, and here, 3 places in the head. Skip the neck, then go to 4 main areas, then go to armpits and groins, and then like in the middle of the long bones between the 2 of the 4 main areas, you just do here in the middle, like not covering here and here, because you can slap in 2 places right here, 1, 2, but just slap on 1 place at the long bones. Same with here, and same with the legs. Like instead of slapping these 3 parts, like 1, 2, 3, this is like from here to here you can place 3 hands and still not reach the knee. So you can just slap in the middle and slap in the middle of the front and the back. Same thing with this area, you see. And then in the trunk, you can slap here, here, and here. You can skip the side of the body, or you can just slap at one area and then spend one day of wall hitting. So like this, it will be still very close to real carpet bombing, but in the same time, you're going to reduce some time from the practice. But again, it's the best thing is to cover everything in the body. Just, I don't know, just depends on how lazy you feel. Okay, so yeah, this video took long, but we know why, because this is carpet bombing. Basically, this is the longest practice. You see, it takes 26 minutes to be explained. Imagine how much time you should spend in carpet bombing. I don't want you to be scared. It's actually, if you say, okay, I'll do the carpet bombing anyway, I just need to be patient, and you just go like this, like this, like this. You see, if you have if you have enough time to practice in day, like a lot of time, you can practice like hours and hours in one day. Then the next day, if you have only 15 minutes, you can spend 15 minutes, and that's it. When you finish with the carpet bombing, take a rest, and then continue with the 4 main areas, or continue with another carpet bombing. It's your decision. But in my opinion, from 1 to 3 carpet bombings in a year are totally enough. Okay, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.